Hi, welcome to slide two. So prior to 1597, the French public stage was, as I said on the last slide, kind of at a low place. This was because there was this group. They were called the Confraternity of the Passion, and they monopolized all theatrical productions in Paris, and they were only performing religious dramas. But at around the turn of the century, France actually banned all religious plays. So then this group, the Confraternity of the Passion, tried to switch over and start doing farces and other types of drama, but they weren't very successful at it. So they ended up being fully dissolved by 1677. So this gave a lot more room for other companies to start producing theater. And by 1597, skilled companies and playwrights began to appear in Paris. The most popular style of theater during the French Renaissance was farce, which is a type of sort of body comedy. And a lot of the farce plays in France were improvised because they were very influenced by the Italian style of commedia dell'arte, which we also know was largely improvised. Um, by 1629, professional theater companies were finally permitted to take up permanent residence in Paris. Interestingly, we do have some female actresses at this time in the French Renaissance. So just like in the Italian Renaissance, there were some female actresses. In the French Renaissance, there is as well. So females are starting to slowly get their way onto the stage. Women began to appear on stage in Paris by 1607. Interestingly, there was still a lot of social stigma around from the Middle Ages about being an actor. So most actors and actresses used stage names. Audiences at this point were drawn from all classes. So high, middle, low class, it didn't matter. They were all attending theater. A lot of the spectators had swords and daggers on them, and a lot of times fights would break out in the pit area of the theater. So kind of a rowdy bunch. Up to 1629, France really couldn't hold a candle theatrically to what was going on during the Italian Renaissance and during the English Renaissance, or even in Spain. But soon it starts to go under. Soon it starts to undergo some changes, and this will elevate it above all the others for a while.